Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a very simple design, simple but yet powerful design on Canva. Alright, so in the next few minutes I'm just going to take you through the process. You're going to be creating a very simple design on Canva. So the first thing you want to do right now is to model a particular type of design that you would like to create. Now, it's not good to create a design, from your own imagination, especially if you are a beginner. All right. By the time you become a professional graphic designer, it's good. So I saw this flyer on Facebook, so I just thought that we should use it for the sake of this class. All right. Now, we're going to be having subsequent videos where I will be designing other flyers through the modeling strategy. Now, let me quickly put a disclaimer here. I'm not a professional graphics designer. All right, but if I could learn graphics design using Canva, I believe anybody can actually learn it, and that is why I'm doing this video right now. So just follow me very quickly. We are going to be creating this this flyer right here, but we are not going to just copy it. Do not copy another person's work, but we are going to model it. So to model it means we are going to use similar elements, but then we can use creativity to change a few things to just make it original. All right, so the first thing you want to do right now is go to your Chrome browser. Okay, go to Chrome. This is Chrome here, and then go to canva.com. all right, okay. Now, by the time you click on this, Canva will request that you sign up. So if you are a new user, you have to sign up. It is very simple to sign up. You just need your email address and then a unique password to enable you sign up on Canva. All right, so for me, I already have an account and I've already logged in. So when you log in, you see your interface like this. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you see this purple cross icon at the middle of your screen at the bottom here. So click on this purple icon, the plus. All right, then you come down to the bottom left, click on custom size, bottom left, custom size. All right, so now come to this px. All right, it is the measurement scale, and then you change it to inches, in. All right, so take note, we are creating a flyer for Facebook ads, so that flyer has to be 6 by 6 inches. That is the recommended size for Facebook flyer. All right, so once you do that, now you click on create new design. So allow it to load. It will lead you to an interface where you can begin to create your flyer. Now, Canva actually has a couple of templates that you can use, but I do not advise people to use templates because sometimes template just limits you. Okay, except you want to delete some things from the template. Okay, so you see immediately they will display a couple of templates that you can use. So once you click on these templates right here, you can just change the information there and then turn the flyer to your own. But you see some of these templates are limited, so I don't like using templates. All right, so I'm just going to create this design afresh. So do not forget what we are modeling. Okay, so what I did just now is I had that screen, the top of that display, and I pushed it down. So you can just push it down so it can leave. All right, so everything we are going to be doing is with this purple plus icon by the bottom left. So let's click on it now. The first thing we want to do right here is let's upload the file that we are going to be using. Okay, let's upload the file we are going to be using. So you see, this is design, this is element. Okay, element talks about all of the shapes and some other minor things that you can use to make your design very nice. So you can see, very nice. There are various elements you can use. All right, so these are text if you want to write. So there are various text styles or font style you can use. You see that now. And then this is brand up, but you don't need all of this. Basically what we just need is the picture. So you click on uploads. On uploads, you can upload the picture. All right, So these are a few pictures I already have on my Canva account. So click on upload. Once you click on upload, click on device, then click on downloads. All right, so you locate the place where you have the picture you are going to be using. All right, so for me, I already used the background creator to a background eraser actually to remove the background on one of my pictures. So let's just quickly do that. Okay, let's just quickly do that. This is what you do. Now if you have a picture that you want to use, let me just show you a picture that I would like to use for the sake of this design. All right, I'm going to show you a picture right now that I would like to use for the sake of this design. All right, and then I'm going to remove the background. So once you're able to learn these things, it will just be very easy for you to do. So I'm going to use this picture right here. You see this now? I'm going to use this picture, but then I need to erase the background before I can use it. Okay, or better still, I can use the direct one, whichever one, but let me just use this one. All right, let me use this one. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'll go to this background eraser. You can download it on Google Play Store. All right, background eraser. Okay, so on this background eraser, it will help you remove the background of whatsoever picture that you are using. So we'll just allow the background eraser to load, then we can select the picture. So this is an ad, it's an advert. So since it's a free version, cancel the advert and then click on create. So you click on create on this. Now the next thing I have to do is to look for the picture I'm going to be erasing the background. So click on recent. You see this now, this arrow drop down on top of here, recent. Okay, then the picture I opened just now is in image. So I'll just go to where it is under image and then I will select the picture. Okay, all right, so look at the picture here. So I'll select it. Once you select it, it will start preparing the magic and then it will remove the background. So you'll see that the background will no longer be there after this entire operation is complete. Wow, very nice. You see the background is out. So what do I do now? Click on this good sign at the top extreme, top right extreme. Click on this good. It will save. This is an advert again. Cancel it and then now click on save. I'll just click on save. Okay, allow it to load. There's another advert again. It's because I'm using a free version. Okay, so you see it's saved already. So what do we do now? Just minimize and go back to Canva. All right, minimize and go back to Canva. All right, so remember that we're trying to look for an image. We're trying to look for an image. So let me just continue from there. So I'll go to background eraser. I'll go to background eraser folder. You see, this is the image. I just erased the background. Now click on it, it will upload. Okay, so just allow it to upload. Once it uploads, then you can start your design immediately. All right, now I want to take everything layer by layer so you don't find any difficulty by the time you start creating your own design. So let's remove this first of all and deal with the background. Okay, but take note, I have a couple of nice images I can use here. You see this dollar image, I'm going to use it for this design. Okay, so hold the top of this place and drag it down, it will go. So the first thing I want to do now is to change the background. Okay, so just click on the empty space, then click on this color. You see color here, white. So I'm going to change it. What do I change it to now? Let's use a gradient color, a gradient. So these are different colors you can use. All right, so this is red, this is blue, dark blue, like that. But I don't like using direct colors. If you use direct colors, your design will not be fine. All right, so I prefer to use gradient. So gradient is like a kind of it's a blend somehow. You see this now, you see this sharp, very nice. If you are using blue now, I can use this. It's a gradient color, but it's very sharp. All right, so there are other gradient colors you can use, very beautiful ones. Okay, so just choose the one you would like to use and then just use it. Okay, so I think this one is nice, right? Or you think we should use this? Okay, so let's use this. All right, when you get here, in fact, you'll be confused. All right, so let's just use this. Okay, so click on that um X sign to cancel it. So the next thing I want to do now is I want to put a background on this so that it will not just be plain. All right, so click on this plus sign, then select any of the image you are going to use as the background. This is basic, but it's also very nice. All right, because one of the principle of design is that, less for more is better. Okay, you use less for more. You don't need to use a very complex design or complex element for your design for it to come out very clean. Okay, so this is how you adjust images. You just hold the edge and stretch it out. Okay, if it's not working the way you want it, you see this arrow going left, top, at the top left, you can click this, it will take you back. You click it again to take you back if you don't like what you just did. But if you mistakenly clicked it and it went back, you can click this forward for it to go forward to what you did just now. All right, so let's stretch this out. You can stretch it completely. Let's stretch it. Good. You see this now? So I want to make this the background right now. So you just come down to all these icons here, replace, effect and all of that, and just scroll down to transparent. Scroll down. You see transparency. Click on transparency. Then reduce it from 100 down. Wow, this is beautiful. Can you see it now? Very nice. Very nice. You can reduce it the more if it's too sharp. If you still want it to be very bright, and then you can do that too. So I think it's better we reduce it. All right, good. So click on this X sign to cancel. Now look at this. Wow, very nice. So the next thing I want to do now is to bring my image. So click on this plus sign and then go to the image you are going to be using. Go to the image. So this is my image right here, the one I just changed the background. So on this now, you just push this together so that you can stretch it easily. Okay, from the bottom, I'll move it down from the top here. All right, now I'm going to stretch it. So I'm going to hold this bottom right here and stretch it. Bottom left and stretch it. Okay, bottom right and stretch it. Okay, so I want it to be big. I can go to the top left and stretch it, but I can't put this on the middle. If you want to put it on the middle, it's fine, depends on you. But remember, we are modeling. Look at the design we are modeling. There's a particular design I showed us that we are going to be modeling. Do not forget it. Let me just show you again so that you don't forget what we are doing. So we want to model this design right here. Okay, so let's go back to Canva now. See, the color is quite related, but we just had to do something a little bit different. So come here, adjust the image. You can hold the image at the middle and then just move it left, right, depending on how you want to move it. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the right. Remember, from our model or our the graphics we are modeling, actually the image is on the right here. So I'll push it a bit inward. Okay, I can put this here. All right, so look at this. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to write on it. Let me adjust this a bit. Okay, you think this is nice? It depends on what you want. All right, you can always do your adjustments. So let me just leave it like this. Okay, so the next thing we want to do now is to start writing. Okay, let's start writing. But before you start writing, I'm going to show you something very simple. Look at this. They just went ahead to write, but firstly I want to create a background I will write on. So let me create a kind of white background. I'm going to write on white. Okay, so if you are going to do that, come to elements. You see elements here, top at the left bottom, elements. When you click on elements, you can pick a symbol. So let me use this one here. You see this square with a curvy corner. This square with curvy corners, I can use that. All right, so once you click it, it may become bold. All you just need to do is click on the image or your design, it will go back. So click on this box. It's this is brown, so let's change the color to white. So click on color and click on white. All right, so this is white right here, so let's use white since there's white on my suit. So cancel that, stretch it out, then reduce it. So let's reduce it so that we can write on it. Okay, so if you are going to move this, you see this plus sign underneath, just use it to move it. So let me move it to the top here and write something so I can stretch it out too, so that all right, good. So I'm going to write on this. Okay, I'm going to write on this right now. So click on this plus sign, then click on text. So I'll make this video very brief. Click on text, then let me just use a very simple text. You can always change your text, depends on you. So click on add a heading. All right, these are various texts you can use. You see, anyone you click on, it will just display there. So let me use something very simple. By the time you start creating your own design, you can, improve yourself. All right, so once you click on the text, it will highlight like this. If it doesn't highlight, just hold it and allow it to highlight. So it will highlight. I'm going to write what do we write now? Let's write okay, how to make 50K. All right, now first I think let's limit this because that space there is so small. So let's use how to make, then move it up there, reduce the size. All right, and push it there. Okay, so let me stretch this out. Okay, so now I'm going to increase the size with this top left here. Just stretch it up a bit, it will increase the size, then I'll push it here. Okay, good. So that is it. This is a very simple design. Okay, so how to make let's go 50K weekly. Take it again. How to make 50K weekly. So reduce the size with any of the edges. All right, so you see on this right here, I'm going to change the text. I'm going to change the text to white. Let me change it to white. All right, so click on your design here, just click on design, then select the text again, come to color. All right, so you see color of text, so it's black right now, so I'm just going to change it to white. So come here, click on white, so it will change. Okay, all right, so let me add more. 50K weekly with Facebook ads. So click on add heading. You can use any other one you want to use. Okay, how to make 50K weekly with Facebook ads. You have to ensure that this aligns. Okay, or better still, let's just include the width. Let's include the width. So I can cancel this now. I can cancel this and include the width here. Okay, you just click on that. Let me include the width there. All right, width, then reduce the size. All right, put it here. So how to make 50K weekly with Facebook ads. So on this Facebook ads now, I'm going to change the color. So let me change the color to white. Let me change it to white. All right, okay, we've passed color. Where is it? Okay, all right, so I'm sorry I didn't select it. Select it, then come to color, change to white. This is it. All right, let's change it to white. So move it down here and put it here. So ensure that it aligns. The sizes must align. Okay, so you have to be very careful with that, so that you can have a very nice design. Wow, our flyer is almost ready. How to make 50K weekly with Facebook ads. All right, so if you want to adjust the font style, you can click on it. All right, then come to font, see font, click on fonts. You'll see different font styles that you can use. That's why I said what you use initially is not an issue. So I can click on Exa. See Exa. I can click on this. It will change. I think this one will be more beautiful than this initial one. So let's see it change right here. Wow, I think this is better. Now if you want to change everything, you can change everything. So to change everything, you click on change all. But if you don't want to change everything, you can go individually and just change to different font size or font styles. So let's change all. Click on change all. Everything will change. Wow, this is more beautiful right now. Okay, so how to make 50K weekly with Facebook ads. All right, now take note, you can use any kind of elements you want to use. So let's adjust this a bit. I think okay. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so let's just list a few things that maybe the people are gonna be learning. Okay, let's just list a few things and then we'll be done. So click on add heading. Remember, you can change it again. All right, you can always change it. So I'm just gonna list a few things, and number one is you will be learning okay, so let me reduce this, stretch it by the side so that it can be straight. All right, good. So move it somewhere here, and then let's change the color. And now take note, let me quickly say this is a principle of design. Do not apply dark color on dark background, whether it is image or write-up. All right, so this is blue is dark, you cannot put black. It's better to put white, something light. All right, is a principle. Then if you have a light background, put something dark. If you have a dark background, put something light. So let's change this color right here again. Oh, I went to font size, sorry. Let's change the color to white. All right, white. So just put it here. You will be learning. Let's list a few things that you're gonna be learning. So come here again, click on this plus sign and click on add a heading. Okay, so let's begin to list a few things now. You'll be learning, okay, how to create a Facebook ads account. Let me list something else. Then how to fund. Let me just write things that are simple. How to fund your ads account. Let me put one more thing. How to monetize your Facebook ads skill. All right, so reduce this now. Reduce this. Sorry. Look at, and I intended to click on this edge. Hold the edge and just reduce it. Whatever you click, there's no issue. Just click back on the design to take you back. All right. So this is what we are working on. So move it here and change it to white. All right. Before we begin to adjust it, let's change it to white. Okay. All right. It's white now. So this is the next thing I want to do. Please take note. Please follow what I'm about to do. Now, I'm going to format. You see, format. All right, I'm click on format. Now, this format, I'm going to highlight them. You see this highlight sign, bottom left. Click on it. It will highlight them. You see, once it highlights them, it is centralized here. So I'm just going to click on this block format so that everything will align. So at this left here, after this highlight, so click here. You see everything has aligned. All right, so all I need to do now is reduce the size. All right, If you think this is too long, we can push it. You can push it from here, the side here, so it will put some letters, some words down. You see, it will push them down so that it can align with the design. Okay, so click on this and then just adjust it a bit. All right, so come back here now and move this down. So remember, we are using Exa, so let's change the font again. Let's change all the fonts to Exa. So come down here. Okay, where is recent? Okay, recent Exa. Good. So change all. Wow, everything is looking beautiful. Wow, this is nice. I didn't really have time to create the flyer I used for my Facebook ads, that training, the flyer you guys clicked on to come into the training. Okay, wow, I think this is very beautiful. I'm going to change this right now. I just already created that design. So this is it, guys. Anything you want to create is possible. All right, so let's just add one more element and then we are done. Okay, so click on element. Let's just add something. So let's add a cycle. Let's add a cycle. So click on this cycle here on lines and shapes. So click on this. Let's add a cycle and just write something like joiner. Okay, so click on the design to go down. Let's just put something like join now. So click on the cycle and move it down. Okay, let's change the color to white. So this is white here. White. Good. So now cancel this, then reduce the size. All right, so move it down to somewhere here. Okay, or let's use something more mature. All right, sorry, I want to try something more mature. Okay, if we're gonna use something more mature, look at this. Let's use this this meta. You can just search for gold meta. Okay, click on search elements. I'm going to search for gold meta. Search. Just search. Some elements will come out, very beautiful elements that you can use, and they are all free of charge, even though you need Canva Pro for some. Wow, this is beautiful. So I think let's use this meta. All right, this one. Good. So let's reduce this right here. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, reduce it, move it here. Okay, so on top of the gold medal, if you want to write something on the gold medal, you can. All right, so let's stretch it out. Okay, and just ensure that they don't overlap. I think there's an overlapping right here. Let's ensure they don't overlap. Okay, good. Okay, so let me write something like join now. Okay, so what do I use to write that? I hope I get something very nice. Or if I'm unable to get something very nice to put there, I can move this somewhere here. Okay, I can move that somewhere there, and then what do I do now? So let's take that circle again. Okay, so let's take that circle again. I think it's going to be nice. All right. So cancel this. So let's take this circle again. I'm trying to get elements that will be easy for us to use. Okay, that's why I'm sorry I had to, but I'm just showing you a few things you can always use. So move this now down here. Oh, I'm already reducing the size. Move it down here. Okay, reduce it a bit. Good. And then change the color. Let's change it to white. Will soon be true in a moment. So the next thing I want to do now is to get a text and write on it. So just write on it. So let's write. So click on text. text, add a heading. All right, so what I want to write now is join now. Let me just write join now. Join now. Okay. All right, so I'll come here now and reduce this. Okay, so let me reduce it, then I'll bring it here. Now if you put it like this, it won't be nice, so click on this and put the now. Make sure the now goes down, just shift a bit. You see, look at what I did here. Let me show you what I did. Now I clicked on this, you see this blue sign. All right, like this enter button, click on enter, it will come down. Okay, now it will align. So let's still go back and change the font style to Exa so that everything can match. Okay, so click on Exa, it will match. Wow, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so if I want to bold this, I can bold it. All right, so simply come to format, click on format, click on B. All right, it's already bold, so click on B so that it will be bold. All right, so let me increase this size a bit. Let me increase it a bit. Okay, I think this 3 exclamation mark is not very nice. Let me remove 2 and just leave 1, or better yet, remove everything. Let me remove everything. Okay, all right, so our design is ready. So all you just need to do is, if you need to maybe adjust anything, just adjust. Okay, you see, wow, our design is ready. So the next thing you want to do now is click on this arrow going up, this arrow looking up. We want to download this flyer right now. Click on this arrow looking up. Okay, and then just allow it to load, then we can download. All right, so allow this to load, then click on download. Okay, all right, then you see this PNG. Even though it is suggested, it is best to save your file on JPG. All right, then click on download, then just allow the magic to happen. Wow, this is a beautiful design. So simple but very beautiful. So let me open this right now so you can see what we just created within a few minutes. Beautiful. This is the power of Canva. The power of Canva. So you see, this is a graphics flyer that, you know, graphics designer can charge you up to 5K to design for you, but with Canva you can do it for free. All right, so let's compare with what we tried to move there. So I'm going to close this now. I'm going to close my Canva tab. So compare. All right, well, I think our flyer is even finer than theirs, right? Yes, our flyer is kind of finer than theirs. So this is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. All right, so guys, I want you to go to Canva now, sign up on Canva, and then do your design. Let me get your feedback. Okay, I want to hear from you. All right, do your design and then send it to me. I want to vet it. If you make any mistake, I will correct you. All right, then if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you are wrong. Okay, so please kindly click on the subscribe button right now. There are a lot of videos I've recorded. Can you see this now? These are a lot of videos I've recorded, how to upload your books on Amazon and many other videos, so you can watch them and then just enjoy yourself. Okay, so we'll continue in the next video. Thank you.